Hello and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. What do you get when you converge water, art, light, technology, interactivity, and sustainability? You get the Scottsdale Public Art Canal Convergence here in Scottsdale, Arizona. The Scottsdale Arts Canal Convergence is themed as art and technology, located at the Scottsdale Waterfront, which took place November 5th through the 14th. This illuminating event featured 10 large-scale public artworks created by artists from around the world and locally, illuminating the Scottsdale Waterfront Canal. Other highlights included live music, in-person and virtual workshops, artist talks, and presentations that featured art and technology. I'm here at the Say What You Will art installation by Masari Studios. I had a chance to catch up with Kim Bogany, director of Scottsdale Public Art, who played an important role in overseeing this entire event. Check it out.
We are here at the Scottsdale Waterfront, which is located in downtown Scottsdale. What you see here at the waterfront is Canal Convergence, which is our 10-day public art event that is a confluence of art, water, and light. We're showing light-based artworks throughout the waterfront. Here in the dark, you've got programming, you've got a beer and wine garden, you have live music and dance and performance. So it's a great way for families to come together safely outside and enjoy public art. This year's Canal Convergence, we chose to focus on art and technology as our theme because we wanted to be forward-thinking with regards to the kind of public art that they would see here. It actually takes a lot of science, a lot of math, a lot of thinking, critical thinking, engineering in order to create what are these wonderful spectacles of public art. So we have some really unique ways of looking at that for this year's Canal Convergence, including what we love to see, which is our augmented reality experiences, which is really public art as seen through your mobile device.
Scottsdale Arts has been supported through Cox Charities for their augmented reality. The case of the missing artwork Scavenger hunt, which was a way for Scottsdale Arts to find a solution to the challenges of the pandemic. How can we engage, how can we educate the attendees to Canal Convergence? And this is a great way to make the arts a little bit more accessible to all walks of life, and a great way to engage Saguaro High School program in robotics to put together repurposed materials in aluminum steel for people to find and interact and learn more about what's going on here today. Cox Charities is a big supporter of K-12 youth and education programs for many years. We are actually celebrating our 25-year anniversary this year. And most recently, our Cox Charities philanthropic cornerstones have been expanded to include diversity and environment sustainability to align with our corporate philanthropic strategy, essentially. This is a great way to highlight the support of Cox Charities of the arts and technology, and also a way to support sustainability and environment programs as well.
Billy Joe and Judd Herberger have been tremendous supporters of Scottsdale Arts, and in particular, Canal Convergence. This past October, we lost Judd Herberger, who passed away. So for us, it was an honor to be able to dedicate the 2021 Canal Convergence to his memory. I have always, since I was a little girl, loved art, and public art in particular, even though I may not have known exactly what that was. And there you have it.
Scottsdale Arts, including Scottsdale Public Art, believes that commitment to the community is key. They believe when there's an investment in the arts, the community strengthens the creative economy, creates education opportunities, and makes the organization a thriving force to impact the arts. For more information and supporting Scottsdale Arts, go to scottsdalearts.org. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this.
Enjoy local stories from your community in the form of videos, articles, podcasts, live streams, and more. Find it all only at YurView.com.
Welcome back to Doing More. We're here enjoying the art and technology theme here at the Canal Convergence. Among the 2021 artworks here at the Canal Convergence is the Say What You Will attraction. The Say What You Will is an interactive artwork exploring expression, understanding, and meaning through audio and visual media. The system interprets tone and meaning as it translates speech into light. Now let's take a look at how 2 San Diego organizations join forces to save 2 lives at a time.
Barney's doing greatness training. He has all of his foundation obedience check marked and finished.
Good job, Barney.
So he's now moving into what we call public access training, which is like, a day like we're doing today, getting him out in the town, getting him into grocery stores, elevators, around more distractions in real life. At Shelter to Soldier, being a private nonprofit, we rely on the community, individuals, entities, organizations, and companies to support our mission. The only way we can donate these animals is through that support.
Yep.
Thankfully, we have sponsors like the Barnes firm that get behind us.
Our community is everything. It's where we live, it's where we work, it's where we raise our children. As one of the leading law firms in California, we at the Barnes firm believe it is really important to give back to our community.
Our mission at Shelter to Soldier is twofold. We're saving lives 2 at a time. We adopt dogs from shelters and rescues across California, and we're training these dogs that are carefully evaluated for 12 to 18 months, and they're going to become psychiatric service dogs that are later placed with post 9/11 combat veterans.
The veteran gets to pick the dog. It's like a matching process, a little speed dating. They come in, and based on like their lifestyle, their needs, we set them up with different dogs that fit that criteria, and then they get a pick who's going to be the best fit for them.
The Barnes firm is honored to support Shelter to Soldier because our founder, Steve Barnes, was a captain in the Marines and served in Desert Storm. And our firm is founded on the military principles of hard work, dedication, integrity, and service. And so it was a natural fit for us to collaborate with Shelter to Soldier.
This team of amazing individuals has come together, and they've actually sponsored 3 dogs, one of them being our pal Barney. He's just a handsome chocolate lab pointer mix, we believe, rescued out of a shelter, believe it or not. And he was named after the late Steve Barnes, which brings a lot of personal meaning to the team at the Barnes firm, to our organization. So being able to carry on that legacy through Barney's work and helping fellow veterans is really important to everybody, us included.
It's quite an honor for us to have Barney join the family, and we're looking forward to meeting the service member who he's paired up with.
Yeah, Shelter to Soldier is 9 years young. We've been fortunate to help almost 50 veteran service dog teams to date. We have 29 dogs in for training currently, and 16 teams in training from those 29 dogs. Our goal is to continue to help those in need, both canine and human. And it's hard to say no when someone reaches out and they need help, and you can feel and sense their desperation. We want to have more yeses, so we can do that with more support.
We travel to Santa Barbara, where Cox Communications broke ground on a network upgrade project. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Kirsten McLaughlin. I'm the Market Vice President for Cox Communications here in Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara is truly a special place. From our natural beauty to our intense sense of community, it doesn't take much time here to know you've stumbled upon something special. Cox has been here for more than 50 years. Many of our employees, including myself, were born and raised here and have a deep commitment to this community. We know that over the past year and a half, our customers are more reliant on us than ever, with so much of our work, school, and personal lives happening over the internet. And we don't take that commitment and that service lightly. We have been accelerating programs, investing in our network to keep up with our customers' demand so we can meet their needs now, today. Cox has invested more than $15 billion in our network across the country over the last 10 years, and we'll invest another $5 billion over the coming years, including projects right here on the South Coast. As part of our ongoing commitment to making sure this community has optimal service, we are nearing completion of a huge renovation project here at our campus in Goleta. Behind me, you see our new critical facility, also known as the MTC, which is the Master Telecommunications Center. We completed the cutover to this new facility at the end of September, and it's now up and running, providing resiliency and redundancy for our customers all across the Santa Barbara area. We are so excited to see it come to life. We talk a lot about our investment in infrastructure and our network here at Cox, but we are also deeply committed to our communities and investing in the organizations that make our communities strong. Our founder, James M. Cox, was also a teacher, and our commitment to education continues to run deep across the company to this day. We focus our giving around three main pillars: youth and education, sustainability and conservation, and diversity. And here in Santa Barbara, we are so proud to collaborate with so many amazing community partners. Partners in education and computers for families, the Moxie Museum of Exploration and Innovation, the United Boys and Girls Club, Girls Inc. The list really does go on and on. In addition to our corporate giving, we also have our Cox Charities Foundation. This is our employee-run and funded foundation. Our employees donate money from their checks every month, and the company matches it. We give out scholarships and grants. We have more than 65% of our employees here in Santa Barbara supporting Cox Charities. It's truly amazing.
Cox Communications is committed to empowering smart homes and businesses and powering smart communities as well. We'll be right back.
Feeling inspired? To watch more uplifting stories from doing more, visit YurView.com.
Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. We're celebrating water, art, and lights here at the Scottsdale Arts Canal Convergence. As Scottsdale Arts celebrates art and technology, they also mourn and celebrate the life and legacy of Judd Herberger. In 1949, Herberger and his family moved from the Midwest to Arizona. They became supporters of music, arts, and most famously helped finance the construction of the Herberger Theater. And to honor his life and achievements as longtime supporter of Scottsdale Arts, Canal Convergence 2021 is dedicated to his memory. Judd and his family's legacy of philanthropy will endure forever. We travel to the Salvation Army, an organization dedicated to offering hope as it marches on through the holidays and year-round. Take a look.
As one of the largest social services, the Salvation Army has helped lots of people during this time. The wake of the pandemic is still here, and things are very difficult. In fact, about 60% of Americans, we are told, are living from paycheck to paycheck, just really a paycheck from what we say from being homeless. And so the Salvation Army really wants to stand in the gap during this difficult time in the wake of the pandemic and continue to help people in need. Families are one of the fastest growing populations that are becoming homeless in America. And so we want to offer hope to those families, individuals, as well as anybody in need of assistance. And so we have an initiative called Hope Marches On. And through that hope, we want to offer food, clothing, sheltering, toys for children, making the holiday season the best it can be for families that are really struggling during this time. There are several ways that you can get involved to keep Hope marching on, and that was to contact your local Salvation Army. Every Salvation Army will be having some form of holiday assistance, whether it's serving a meal, boxing foods together, collecting toys for children. So there you can get involved that way, contacting your local Salvation Army, as well as going to our website, salvationarmysouthwest.org. And on there, there'll be more information on how you can get involved and contribute to make a difference in the life of a child or individual. The Red Kettle campaign, I think, is one of the most iconic symbols that the Salvation Army has during the Christmas holiday season. Here in the Southwest Division, about 9%, from 9 to 10% of what we need for the year is collected just in those 6 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas. But what we've tried to do is make it as safe and as easy as possible. At all the iconic Red Kettle stands, there'll be places where you can do a QR code, where you can use PayPal and all the other technologies out there to make it a little bit safe if you're not carrying cash. The Salvation Army also makes it easy for you to make a donation, and that's to go to our website, salvationarmyredkettle.org, because there you can use any form of device to make a donation to the Salvation Army. It's easy, just a couple of clicks, and then all of a sudden you've contributed to Hope Marches On. One of the things that I think is really significant about the Kettles is volunteering at the Kettles. If you want to get involved, is to ring the bell. It's so much fun. I do it all the time with my family. It makes you feel good, but also what you're doing is for a good cause. Just 1 hour that you stand at a kettle, you'll collect enough money that probably helps feed about 13 to 15 people. I would just like to say a big thank you to everyone that helps the Salvation Army all year round, but especially during this very, very busy time during our Christmas and holiday season. Everybody really becoming an army of hope. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you.
We headed to Rhode Island to visit an organization empowering seniors across the state to live happier, healthier, safer lives. It's such an honor and a privilege to serve as the executive director at Meals on Wheels of Rhode Island. When I think back to March of 2020, it was very early in the pandemic environment, but we knew one thing, that older adults were going to be disproportionately impacted by the virus. So we really swung into action to think about what the need could be for older adults statewide, and then to really charge forward and think about how Meals on Wheels, or never mind think about, actually serve and have Meals on Wheels on the front line, responding to the need and keeping older adults safe in their home. Meals on Wheels of Rhode Island delivers 1,500 meals each weekday statewide. During the pandemic, we operated without disruption, serving over 500,000 meals to Rhode Island's older adults. And during the pandemic, our clients told us the Meals on Wheels volunteer is the only person I'm seeing right now. And so it helped them rest assured that they would not only be receiving a nutritious meal, but a safety check and a friendly face at the other side of the door during a very difficult and scary time for all of us. But we wouldn't have been able to do it without our volunteers, who were incredible. They were delivery heroes for our older adults. Each weekday, not missing a beat, without disruption, knocking on the door, bringing that meal, and bringing that friendly face and that smile, letting our older adults know that we were all gonna be okay. Our operating budget relies on donors, generous individuals, foundations, grants, corporate sponsorships. And so we need the support of our donors to be able to deliver on our more than a meal model. This year, due to the pandemic environment, we were unable to host our annual fundraiser in person. We need support more than ever. Each year, we have to raise over $550,000 to implement our mission. The all-inclusive cost of one home-delivered meal is $9.61. So we always ask people to consider that as a donation amount and sponsor one home-delivered meal in the community. Here in Rhode Island, we have an aging population. In the next 10 years, we're gonna add 100,000 seniors to our state population. And we're leaning towards 1 in 4 Rhode Islanders being an older adult. And so that makes us stop and think, what supports will these Rhode Islanders need to age in place, to stay at home, and to make sure that they have access to the care they need? We're all managing a complicated pandemic environment, the demands of work and family, but just to know each day that Meals on Wheels delivers more than a meal, a smile, a life-saving safety check to 1,500 Rhode Islanders statewide is just so incredible. What a great way of doing more. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. We're enjoying the artistic festivities here at the Scottsdale Arts Canal Convergence. Our final stop was a virtual one where Cox Charities employees recognized the nonprofit grant recipients for their unwavering commitment to our communities. Take a look.
All right, welcome everyone. My name is RJ Muller with Cox Communications. I'm the manager for community relations in Phoenix, and it is my honor to be the first to congratulate you for being a 2021 Cox Charities recipient.
We just wanted to thank you today for your unwavering commitment to our communities. We at Cox applaud you for all of your efforts to make our communities better through the much needed programs and resources that you provide for those in need in our communities. Cox Charities is primarily funded by our employees, and we're focused on some key areas, supporting those nonprofits that share our commitment to education, diversity, the environment, and sustainability. The work you do is more important today than it ever has been before, and on behalf of the Cox employees across the state of Arizona, thank you for all that you do.
Congratulations to the 113 nonprofit organizations that received the Cox Charities grant this year.
Hi, my name is Maylai Echeverria. I am passionate about Cox Charities because it's giving me the opportunity to work with great people for a greater purpose.
Hello to everybody. My name is Nate. I am a Cox Charities committee member as well as a regular Cox Charities donator. And so I think it's a great opportunity to be a part of a very close niche committee that allows us to see hand to hand where every dollar goes.
I donate to Cox Charities because I continue to be inspired by the great work that all the organizations are doing in our local communities.
I serve on the Cox Charities Grant Review Committee because it is very rewarding to be part of the process that allocates the funds to the great charities in our community.
Thank you again to our Cox employees and to the Cox Charity for the grant of $10,000 to the American Red Cross.
It's truly amazing to work for a company that supports its leaders and their passion for giving back into the community. I have been fortunate to serve on the Make-A-Wish board for 4 years now, where we grant wishes to children with critical illnesses.
I'm Julia Colbert, the Programs Director of the Arizona Sustainability Alliance, and we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that creates and supports cutting-edge project-based sustainability solutions here for Arizona communities. So we're so thankful for the support from Cox, and all of the schools are very excited to be working on this program with us.
This grant money from Cox Charities will help to drive our work forward by funding some new initiatives and helping us to rescue even more edible food to help our community and our planet to become healthier and happier. Thank you so much, Cox Charities.
I want to thank the Scottsdale Arts and Scottsdale Public Art for inviting us to experience the Canal Convergence through water, art, and light. Whether you visit an event like the Scottsdale Arts Canal Convergence, an art gallery, music concert, or a dance recital, by supporting the arts, it will bring joy, help express values, and build bridges between cultures. Plus, it helps economically the businesses and the creative people they employ, empower, and support, while playing a vital part in building and sustaining a local economy. So go out and support a local artist today. You'll have an amazing time and build better communities. I'm Erica Cardenas. Thanks so much for joining us.